I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
What? I thought we were at the very least gonna get some story. Yeah, you gotta have repair hammers or something, don't you?
There he is. Hold it right there. Any more roaches? Get off me!
Hmm.
There he is. Hold it right there. Criminy, more roaches. Take that, you little buggers. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own blood?
I should have let him get him.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in... No, I can't go back. We did it! Ow!
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. with vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Hold on, son. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Thanks, Officer Gomez.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can.
That's enough excitement for one day. Ah, young sir, how very good to see you again. I do suppose you're looking for your father.
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care
I
of us.
believe he's gone topside for a spot of fresh air.
What's the big idea?
Any moment.
Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked loose.
I am holding still. It's your old pulsing hands that are shaking.
Let's go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop.
Tom wouldn't listen to me. Tom!
Find their quarters. Interfere with vault security personnel. Will be dealt with severely.
Get a grip on yourself, Gloria.
That is all.
You! This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody. Guards! The dark stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
Where are you? I'm gonna squish you.
I told you, I don't know anything!
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. The overseer's gonna hear about this. No!
Guards, help! Guards, help!
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself. I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment. But I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault. Let's let history be the judge of that. If you had paid attention to Mr. Broch, you'd understand that history is invariably written by the victor.
And I intend to be the victor. You won't survive the night. Gods help me!
opening the vault door. We keep this door open now.
God, you actually opened it. You did it! You opened the door! My God, I almost didn't believe it was possible. You're right. I should have never doubted you. It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Oh, right there. Enough to go out there. I'm not going out there. I don't care what the... Stop! Gotcha in the name of the overseer. I'm not crazy enough to go out there. Stop! In the name Quick! Close the door! There he is. I knew you'd turn up. I'm not crazy enough to go out... I'm not going out there. I don't care. I'm not going out there. I don't care what the overseer says.
anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me.
This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is your president, John Henry Eaton.
Eddie?
Let's chat, shall we? We live in an age of
Eddie?
poverty, greed, violence, destruction.
This is Defender
Indeed,
Morrill.
the very seat
Any
of the federal
outcasts listening on
government,
this frequency,
Washington,
report to
D.C.,
Sector 7B,
has been reduced
Bailey's
to what is
Crossroads.
now known as
This is a
the
high-priority
capital
message.
wasteland.
Backup is needed at our location.
The capital wasteland.
Any personnel listening on this
How
frequency,
it
please
is
report at
come to
once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Hello. Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store. The depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you? Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap. See you out on the road, huh?
This is Defender Morrill.
Welcome
Any outcasts
to
listening on this frequency, report to
Megaton.
Sector 7B, Bailey's
Please
Crossroads.
stand clear
This is
of
a
the gate.
high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
I'll be there. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice down.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with? Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town. It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone. Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find? Sure thing. What do you want to know? The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet. It's not like the place was put up overnight. Megaton's been here for decades, been growing and growing ever since. Started out as a small settlement of people trying to get into Vault 101. When they were denied, they stuck around here. Some of them started worshiping the thing like a god. Now we've got a whole goddamn church. They're nuts, no doubt, but mostly harmless. By now, most people don't give a shit. They figure if it ain't gone off by now, it never will. I respectfully disagree. Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you. Not an option, I'm afraid. Well, Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. Spent some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble. Have a good one.
This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Because one dog ain't enough, and two is too low, it's me, 3 Dog. How you kids handling post-apocalyptia today?
You're listening to the adventures of me, Herbert Daring Dashwood, and my stalwart, cool manservant...
Okay. It didn't crash,
Location.
though.
Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help. Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested? Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Oh, but nothing beats a real-world example. And I have a new rad treatment I was just itching to try out on a live subject. But I guess you're right, and at least it keeps you safe and sound for later testing. Here's some spare chems for your help. I've got to see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right? What do you need? Good hunting! I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone. So, how's the scavenging been? Got the food and medicine from that super-duper mart? Oh.
This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same
traveler,
damn
eh?
thing.
I told you, Gob, it
Yes,
ain't the
that's
radio.
right. And
the Enclave
yes, I
station
can
comes
see
in
you
fine.
eyeing it.
Defender
It's Galaxy
Morrill.
News.
Any
Their
outcasts
signal's
listening
been
on this
shit
frequency,
lately.
report to Sector 7B,
Goddamn
Bailey's
radio.
Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Radio. Work.
Just give it up,
Come
Gob.
on, work.
I'm not going to get anything.
Now what the hell do you want?
Don't look at me like that.
Welcome to Moriarty's Saloon.
This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector
traveler,
7B, Bailey's Crossroads.
Welcome to
This
Moriarty's
is a high-priority
Saloon.
message. Backup is needed at our location.
Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit? Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it. Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking.
Location. Any personnel Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Can I do for you, Daddy-O?
Every day it's the same damn thing.
Yeah, what the
I
hell
told
do
you,
you
Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine.
Hey, Smoothskin. Wait, I'm glad to listen. Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive. A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi. See you soon.
Fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Hey, Pearl. Oh, I was like you once. I wandered into town looking for an escape from this stupid joke of a body I'm trapped in. Now look at me. Very well. Moriarty keeps a computer terminal in the back. On it, he keeps all of the goings-on in Megaton. If you can get onto that terminal, I'll bet he has information on your dad. Now get away from me, smooth skin. If Moriarty even suspects I told you this, I'm a dead ghoul.
This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past. Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less. The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else? My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct? You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable. Guilty as charged. Tell you what, kid. I'm going to help you out, for old time's sake. If you don't have the caps to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me. Who said anything about dirty work? You need some caps and I'm giving you a way to get them. It's just business. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway. Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know. I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her. A little bit of caps for so much information. Think about it.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
Don't look at me like that. Hey there. Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. Yeah, that's Colin's style, all right. He sells information so much, you'd think the bar was just a hobby. Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front. Okay, then. It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way. Take care of yourself, hun. Don't look at me like that.
This is Defender Morrill.
Got a problem?
Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on...
Need some grub.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you? That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them. Look, I don't know who you...
About it being the chance.
Who the hell are you? Look, I don't... Who the hell are you? Look...
And number 4.
Who the hell are you? I'm tired of hiding out here like some kind of wasteland dog. I guess you're right. Here, this is all I have. Please leave me alone now.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Discipline is the soul of an army. Makes small numbers formidable. Procures success to the weak and esteem to all.
Good to see you. Hey there.
What's my experience?
Will I do? Maybe you said inside, wishing that I were near. Then
Those monsters, they're gonna get me. Those things, they keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop. No. when you are all alone, maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do?
Hey, Colette. How are you doing? just thinking about life. Dealing with a pretty hard case of the Saturdays. But I'll be alright. Fuck. Another Saturday, all alone. And they just keep coming. I try not to even focus on it. It's just another day. Just another day gone by. Oh, Colette, you know, we work all week. We work and work and work and work, and then you get off at the weekend, and it's like, what are you working for? You know, once in a while you gotta cut loose and have fun. Typically it's on Saturday. People go out and have fun on Saturdays. Well, that's what day it is. It's Saturday. I went out, I had fun. All that stuff, but, here it is, the end of Saturday, and I don't have anyone to spend it with. All alone again. Boo-hoo. Poor Jacob. Etc. Had a lot of good things happen this week. Not happen. Made a lot of good things happen. Not had, made. We made a lot of good things happen, Colette. Made a lot of good things happen. And I'm happy about that. Oh, yeah. And you're stuck. At least you come keep me company. It's not the same, though. I mean, it is, but it's not. I'm looking for the physical connection. Somebody that wants to cuddle. That's the problem. I'm not very cuddleable. No, it's cuddly, isn't it? Gonna do a lot of good things this week, Colette. Gonna do a lot of good things this week. Yep. Yep. We're focusing on doing good things. Because, I did make progress with things. No, I haven't seen him. Alright. Alright, fucking Saturdays. Hate them. So, good things, good things, good things. I cut one side of that topaz, and I think it's gonna work out for us. The berry and emerald, so far so good. I'm having good feelings about it. I rough cut it with the 240 grit to get the bulk of it down to size, but I left it big in case there was any chip outs. And now I'm reducing it down to the true size with the 1000 grit. I ran out of time. So that's a thing. Which means I need to work on that as well as whatever gem I'm going to do for the show today, which I think I'm going to do garnet. Excuse me, I've got I did make progress with the comedy and with the clip. So the comedy channel is coming along. And I made a little bit of progress with the air freshener. So we did make progress with things this week. And that's the important part. You know what's really demotivating, Colette, is that it doesn't matter what I conquer. Doesn't matter how much money I have or how many things I can give someone. It doesn't make them want to cuddle me. I gotta fix that. I'm not trying to be down and depressed. It's just frustrating. How can I fail so many times? I asked a girl if she'd let me buy her dinner, and she said yes, but she doesn't know when. And she hasn't texted me back. So I guess that was a no. I'm a puzzle solver, Colette. I'm a problem solver. I want to know why I'm failing. I'm not very cuddly. No, that one's over. There was another girl, a couple of girls were telling me to go dance with her, and when I went and danced with her, she left the dance floor. So that was another thing. I like to tell myself, you know, oh, it's fine. Damn, I fucking failed. I mean, I'm not trying to be manipulative or anything. It's not like, because that's not what it is to me. My measure of manliness is not in my ability to manipulate you with my charm. And it kind of goes back to the solid truth, Colette. I never planned on meeting someone at a bar. I never thought going to a bar would be a good place to meet someone in the first place. I thought, you know, college, that's probably a good place to meet someone. Yep. Oh, I'm already too quiet, Colette. I am the fucking library. I thought stand-up comedy would be pretty good. But I'm eccentric, and so are all the comedians. All the female comedians, they want to be the artsy one, and they want a boyfriend who's the normal person. I'm very approachable. I mean, right now, I could I could just have a girl tell me. She'd just walk up and say, Jacob, you're my boyfriend. And then, boom, she's got a boyfriend. And I would try to be the best boyfriend. But guys that cheat and disrespect and, you know, ask for money and don't give anything back, that's the kind of guys the girls want. Back to the game, Colette. This stupid concentrate is helping me not concentrate. I'm gonna have to get a refill soon, too. This is the older game. We're just kind of running through some of it real quick. I wanted to try and go meet Three Dog on the radio. Oh, and it has different music, too.
Wishing that I were near, then maybe you'll ask me to come back again.
Well, like I said, Colette, it's just a rough case of the Saturdays. I'll be fine, and I really love you so much for being here for me. I thought there was like a gun out here or something. Oh, that's only once in a while. Thanks, Colette. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because, I mean, I'll have girls that'll tell me the opposite, you know? And I don't want to believe it, but I just try to think, you know, keep being me at this point. Guess I don't really know what to do, so
There's nothing in life but you. I never regret the years I'm giving. They're easy to give. When you're in love, I'm happy.
So I'll just focus on the things that I do know how to do. Like shaping the gems, doing the live stream.
Maybe I'm a fool, but it's fun. People say you rule me with one wave of your hand. Darling, it's grand. They just don't understand living for you. It's easy living, it's easy to live. When you're in love, and I'm so
And that's why we like laser guns.
nothing in life but you.
Hello, Capital Wasteland. This is Three Dog.
Three Dog.
Ow! Coming to you loud and proud from Galaxy News Radio. Seems we've got a bit of news. Just listen to this. Here's a question for all you faithful listeners. Have you guys and gals ever seen a tree? No, not those shriveled black things. I'm talking real trees. Brown bark, green leaves, photosynthesis, all that good stuff. Now what if I, the all-powerful Three Dog, Bow Wow Wow, were to tell you that somewhere right here in the Capital Wasteland, there's a place with lots of trees. A veritable oasis of green in that depressing sea of brown. Look, it was years ago, and I may have been experimenting with Jet at the time. But I'm telling you, it's out there. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff's important. For all you guys and gals tempted by the thought of scavenging in the downtown ruins, here's the tip. You see, children, the Frankensteins might violently and horrifically rip you to shreds, but only if you're lucky. According to most of our reports on the super mutants, they actually prefer capturing their victims and hauling them off to God knows where. Consider yourself officially warned. And now, some music. Here's Danny Kaye
See,
and
this,
the Andrews
this game
sisters
really kind of...
what else? Civilization.
This game kind of introduces you to stuff.
Wasteland, it's me, Three Dog, bringing you all the music and news your little hearts can handle. News time, children. For those of you not in the know, to the northwest of Megaton is this vault, Vault 101. Now, believe it or not, this one's still got people living in it. And every few years or so, someone comes scrabbling out. Well, wouldn't you know it, someone's come out of it again. And, I kid you not, he came to visit yours truly right here in the studio. Now this cat, James is his name, had been in a hole for years. He needed to know what was what out here in the beautiful capital wasteland. So I, the great and powerful Three Dog, set my brother straight. I told him what was what. Well, the winners, the losers, the movers, and the shakers. So if you see James out there, you say hello. Be kind to our new brother, and show him that here on the outside, we always fight the good fight. Hey, and in case a light bulb just started glowing over your head, you can flick the switch and forget about it. You're not getting into that vault. Whoever lives in there sure as hell doesn't want what you're selling. No, you can't knock down the door. It weighs like 13 tons. Thanks for listening, children. This
Yeah, that's
is
sensitive.
3 Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio-Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now, some music.
I can't even move the mouse down. I have to like turn it to try and get it to adjust that little bit. Just because I'm used to covering so much distance. I already haven't found a good woman, Colette. It's you, and you're here. I like this game because it's so introductory. It takes you into this world. New Vegas just kind of drops you in the middle of everything. But this game, it takes you from, you know, what we're used to, which is sitting at a computer. Takes you from that life inside the vault, and then brings you into a new world. And it teaches you, you got this to deal with, that to deal with, and you're getting introduced to everything. Whoa. How's the audio? Uh-oh. I might have messed it up. I was just thinking it messes up if I do that. Nope, we're good.
Come on, boys. Go time.
Oh, goody. You say that as I just start firing off laser rounds. Into some fire tracks.
Come on, boys.
All of those were like right between her legs. The only time it actually shoots straight.
For you to believe. Stop moving around so much.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave.
The
Just who is
Enclave.
the Enclave? Why,
He's gonna
now
tell
that's
us.
Simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave.
He's gonna tell us. Because, and the reason I play this is because in New Vegas, we're actually becoming the Enclave. Eddie is an Enclave I bought. Arcade is an Enclave child. All his friends are old Enclave soldiers. And we're about to go find the Enclave armor. Plus the compliance regulator is Enclave tech.
Sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America.
You know, I think I've decided, Colette. This election, I will be voting for John Henry Eden.
But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Comforting. Absolutely. Yep. Oh, that's probably the most frustrating part about all of this, Colette. I'm depressed because of horny. I'd nobody wants my boner. Which, oddly enough, this is the song I play in my head every time I get a boner. Actually, it's not this one, but it's one of these. Oh, I'll let you know which one.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
It's not this one because my boners aren't a bargain. It's what it sounds like though, right? It's like, come on down and have yourself a wheel of a deal on these great new low mileage model used cars. No, I want the experience points.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart.
Was it a high school band? A high school marching band? I'm sorry, that was condescending, but it's funny, right? It's funny. High school. Yep. I need the experience. I want to use the key to crack it open. Was a bunch of old men. 'Cause, oh, I think this might be the boner song. And
greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care
The
about
Enclave's
America.
after me now.
All they care about is fulfilling their
Wonder
own
why.
selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators,
That's a bad
shall
thing.
we? There are, of course, the raiders. Those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes.
I don't exactly have the ability to take them on.
All stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Or supposed These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. The Brotherhood, branded outcasts, are just as
Wonder why I still can't see.
even more so being in exile. And what about the slaves of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great country. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. Reflect upon
Where the
all I
crap
have
did the
said, my
Enclave soldier come from?
Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is President Eden.
I mean, that was really unexpected, you know?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to you.
Well, they dressed the part too. Aw, that's cool.
Your heart. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about.
Where in the...
That's all right.
Did Enclave soldier come from, and
Discuss
why?
something rather important.
Because he was just like
The
coming
issue
at
at
it,
hand
bro.
is, well, my presidency.
What was
The
the
question
deal with
has been
Sam
raised, I
Warwick?
know, as to just how I came to be elected
Just up
to
and
this
attacking
most
me.
illustrious office.
Like I didn't
Or
deserve
whether
it.
or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America. Of course.
We gotta look it up,
Isn't the
Colette.
right to vote the
We
very
gotta see who
foundation of a democracy?
Sam Warwick is.
Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is
Random
much work
encounter
to be done,
carries a sniper
and the
rifle.
Enclave never rests. Never. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Hostile and unimportant. So it would have been nice to get Sam Warwick. And he might be around here. He might have been shot by the Enclave soldier. Oh, he was. Okay. Now this gets us a really good sniper rifle. Early in the game.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden.
Well, that was a thing. Wow, it is somebody running. Must be the scorpions, though. Well, that's cool. We got ourselves some goodies.
Welcome to Megaton, friendliest town around.
Can't wear it, though.
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern.
Okay.
Help me.
We did a couple of things. Let's see how much progress we made. I'm excited, Colette. This is gonna be a good year.
You making a move? Huh?
What are you looking at?
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Yeah.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Sure.
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Okay.
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where's Arafu?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it. No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated. Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family. And a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Anything dangerous around there?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, slaver raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Okay.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
And now, one of my inspirational
Something to
quotes
say to me, kid.
from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight
Don't even
to your
think
heart.
about it.
Everybody likes a compliment. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eaton. I'd like to have a chat. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make straight to your heart.
You won't get away with that.
Everybody likes a compliment. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eaton. I'd like to have a chat. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced. This is President
Maybe.
Eaton.
I don't
I'd
think
like
so,
to have
though.
a chat.
There is a
We
girl
live
in
in
this
an age
game
of
that we get to cuddle, though, and her name is Nova.
Violence, destruction.
And I'm
Indeed,
like,
the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America?
visitors.
How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige.
Keep hitting the wrong
Made
button.
them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness
Or get the fuck
breeds
out of my face.
stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eaton builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do.
Okay.
As President
Time to
of
go
the
get a
United
drink.
States, you have my
Then-
solemn pledge that I will never rest.
Then I guess we'll talk to
until we have
Laura.
what we deserve. A place to truly call.
And the other thing,
Reflect upon all I have said, my America.
find Galaxy News Radio.
And wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is John Henry Eaton signing off.
That's Galaxy News Radio. But it's not easy to get to. We have to, like, go in and out of things. And that's the other direction, isn't it?
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall
I
we?
gotta get out of my head, Colette.
Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more
Going to get a
specifically,
refill.
your government, dear America.
Be right back.
The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, can we hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before the war, whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. A perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and...
You know what we should do? Let's run out there and unlock that now. Because we did level up.
solemn pledge that I will never rest have what we deserve. A place to truly call home.
So I'm gonna do
Reflect upon all I have said, my
I'm gonna do a garnet for the
Reflect
show.
and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will... Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your
That's the
ass out of there,
plan.
and then pop
But at
some
the same
rat away
time,
for
I'm
good
like,
measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give
I
yourself
don't know,
a
maybe
nice
I could do
boost of
something
rat eggs
different.
first.
But I don't have anything ready.
Only you can prevent
And I have
flesh
that
fires.
Peridot.
Now,
So I could do that. Oh yeah, that kid's over there. We don't want to.
The roads are the dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest. Way back home, the trees are the sappiest, the days are the nappiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest.
There we go.
Way back
Like a little extra experience.
don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess, I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the clingiest. Way back home. What about the sun? The sun's the blaziest, and the fields the daisiest, and the cows the craziest, the help's the laziest, the boys are the wittiest, the girls are the prettiest. Way back home. The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest, the plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the grin's the funniest, the smile's the sunniest. Way
Loading personality. Robco. R04. B9. Office helper.
I really must confess,
Running default office protocols. Airborne. Loading daily agenda. Airborne. Security breach detected.
food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest. Way back, way back, way back home. No place like home, sweet home.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on. Something ain't right here.
Hostile. Target. Hostile. Target identified.
Point in having a laser if it doesn't shoot straight anyway. Shoots everywhere except where it's supposed to.
fellow office employee. Please present your valid ID. Scanning for office ID. ID accepted. And
Well, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't fix my jobs. I'm ready for any old time. Yes, I'm a real young man. Brand new 25. Yes, I'm a real young man. Brand new 25. Well, I'm running, I'm able, I'm trying to watch the fire.
thirsty.
Wait, it's gotta be morning, right?
I really hope you're not
Yeah.
thinking of breaking into there.
What are you waiting for? Oh, an Enclave supporter.
Ah, look at this. New blood. Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth his salt is gonna toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you? They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around. watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here. They're the American government, the Eagle, People Kama Weather, the more perfect union. Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand? Why, that's unthinkable. Where in the Constitution does it say that we're supposed to run around questioning the government? Huh? Well, when you put it that way, wait. You're just trying to confuse me with your fancy vault education and your textbooks. I'll have none of it. Did you have something else you wanted to ask, or were you done with your crazy talk? Anytime you want another lesson, come on by. Take care.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from that super duper mart? Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it. So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better. Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell. Come back soon. How are those hot little potatoes? Because, anyway, it's not. Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts. Absolutely. Good hunting. You got caps? Good luck with that research.
Hello, Capital Wasteland. This is Three Dogs. Coming to you loud and proud from Galaxy News Radio. What rhymes with shoes? And often.
Whoops. That was a little excessive.
Wake up, Wasteland. It's me, Three Dog. Bringing you all the music and news your little heart. It's me, Three Dog. Bringing you all the music and news your little hearts can handle.
He is coming with the clouds.
Me! With the news. All right. Three Dog has heard about some
Every
crazy
eye
things
shall be
going on out
blind.
there in the capital wasteland. But this one just might beat them all. I've heard some scattered reports that a couple of costume kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutants. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene. The scuffles
25 or higher.
So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service
Morning.
announcement.
Morning.
Don't feed the
I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's keep it that way.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get some sleep. And then we'll do the gemstone thing, and we'll do jokes. And we'll do the weekly review already. Which we got things done this week, so that's a good thing. So, thanks Colette for coming and cheering me up. Means a lot. Give me a call sometime. Have a good night.